不准再用分手做威胁。分手的话说得多了，以后就会成真的。
知道了，对不起。
Behave. Upon hearing my apology, she smiled and pinched my cheeks.
我已经帮你把我的号码，还有秦维、千羽的，还有你家里的，全都存上了。
为什么千羽的名字后面还加上了白痴啊？子画和千羽究竟有什么深仇大恨呢？
还不是因为他动不动就抱你，有点不爽罢了。
原来子画是个醋坛子啊！我跟千羽呢，只是好朋友而已，又不想和你。
和我什么？
没什么。哦，对了，
She took out a phone book from her pocket and entered a number to her phone.
怎么了？
跟我们的侦探老师发条短信而已。
Miss Yu's name threatened to muddy the water that was of such purity. I wasn't sure whether to her that Miss Yu's but most likely healed the spell on us.
子梭，我告诉你一件事。
子画，你在这干什么？
And there it is. I knew that was coming. Just when I was about to tell Jushu, I heard a woman's voice from behind.
子梭，你先回去，等会儿短信联系。
Turned around to block Jushu from my side, just like how she once protected me. She didn't ask why, only lightly replying with lightly like a federally illusion. I wasn't sure if she really responded, but I couldn't turn around to take a photo. I needed to keep her away from that woman.
你在跟谁说话？
She walked over, the man's face appeared from the dim light. Just you.
子画，刚刚的女生是昨天教室里的那个吧？
She was gorgeous there. She was with us from yesterday. Why is that text box though? I did everything I could to keep her away, but she still saw. So then there's no use lying to her. It'll just make her angry and make things worse.
是的，母亲。
不打算向妈妈介绍一下吗？
Are you going to introduce her to your mom? Sat on the sofa and watched as Mrs. Hughes searched for food, as if it was his house. I was ready to lay out my cards. I sure was listening to the very end. So I gave her a code, and then replied instead using Mrs. Hughes as I should.
难道许瑶没有告诉你吗？
啊？告诉什么？
Oh, tell her about what? Her faces are like... I can't... Did you see some awesome enemy? That's one thing I could get from that because they all look angry. You know, my watch Mrs. Hughes turned around and looked at me, baffled.
子画大小姐，你是不是误会什么了？我真的只是林花外聘代理老师，虽然是通过你老爸推荐的。
Thought you misunderstood. I was only hired as a substitute teacher for the... I thought your dad recommended me.
什么意思？
My mother didn't send Mrs. Hughes to spy on me. Father made that arrangement. From my parents' relationship, Mrs. Hughes couldn't be my mother. I looked doubtfully at Mrs. Hughes. He seemed to understand my predicament, but since mother was here, he only slightly nodded. If he's not on my mother's side, then why are they both here?
好了，既然你不愿意告诉我，那我就让许瑶去查一查。
Her mother, my life. Now her daughter is also ruining my daughter's life. What? Alright, if you want to tell me, then I'll have that you investigate for me. Did something happen with that?
妈妈绝对不会让那些居心叵测的人接近你的。
Mom won't let any sense to approach you.
子作不是居心叵测的人。
Hearing her describe Jushio like that, it was like being slapped in the face.
叫紫梭吗？许瑶，去查一下。
Just call Jushio. As you go investigate.
但我现在还要去找遗产的受赠人。
I'm sure investigated which is fishery.
这么久了，你还没找到吗？你以为我不知道他早就委托你去找了？
You haven't found them? You really think I had no clue to actually investigate a long time ago? I wasn't interested in the discussion. I only wanted to know what should I do to Jushio.
你想对紫梭怎么样？
不会怎么样，只是想知道他究竟有多大的本事而已。
Much. I only want to know what showed Mason about her. Calm voice spoke of course anger, but I feel forced to. I was more scared about what she do, as I had no way of knowing. At that instant, I suddenly realized that the courage I displayed had no effect on her.
我错了，求你不要伤害紫梭。
错的不是你，而是他。
Not one, she's wrong.
只要您放过紫梭，我愿意服从您的一切安排。
好，那你出国吧，春节之后就走。
Okay, then you go overseas. She'll leave after Chinese New Year. I don't know when Chinese New Year is.
出国？
Definitely not normal New Year, because that would be January 1st, and she's still there at school. If I go overseas, then will I never be able to see Jushio again? I still have to be a part of Jushio in the end. I hesitated.
怎么不愿意？
But she don't want to? She didn't give me a chance to hesitate, continue her attack and ruin my determination.
好，一言为定。只要您不伤害紫梭，我愿意出国。
那你先回房间吧，我还有事要和许瑶说。
See room now. I have to discuss something with you. She patiently waved me off. Thankfully, I just wanted to leave. But as I was about to shut my bedroom door, I decided to eavesdrop on our conversation.
还要调查紫梭吗？
Are we still investigating Jushio?
先放着吧，现在当务之急是要拿回遗产。真是会给我找事儿。
Let's hold off on that. The most urgent matter is to get back the inheritance. So much trouble. Game and her father and I separate. She won't remember anything from today after she wakes up. Okay? I don't. But what's with the text boxes? Are they having like another conversation I don't know about, or what?
快了，
Is that why she doesn't remember? Because her mom made her forget?
找到他之后，让他放弃继承权。不，带我亲自去看看。我要去看看他的左腿。
Once we find her, we'll force her to give up on the inheritance. No, I'll see her myself. I want to look at her leg.
当初我就不应该心软放过他。
I shouldn't have been so easy on her from the beginning. It's a lot to unpack there. Drink. Now get drink. Similar, either this is the day, or the days, or January 1st, the next day happens. I'll act as confusion. But I'm assuming after this one, when it has all gone down, the 31st or the 1st of January, and after that will be present time on this road of intimacy, as we've always seen up to this point. Let me be like you. That day after Christmas Monday, I woke up early as usual and was drowsily studying English as Mom prepared breakfast. When the recorder and lamp refused to work, my drowsiness had all been stripped away. I casually pushed the recording button and went to the bathroom to wash up. At the dining table, Mom suddenly asked me,
子梭，如果我们要换一个地方住，你想去哪里？
I didn't understand what she meant. Are we moving again? When I was a child, we constantly moved, but ever since I graduated from middle school, we've been staying in the same spot. She rephrased her question, seeing that I didn't reply.
妈妈的意思是，如果要换一个城市，你有没有想去的地方？
Although she explained, it only confused me more. When we moved previously, it was always within the same city.
可是，学校那边怎么办？
还有半年就要毕业了。哦，子梭的女朋友也还在林花呢。
说了多少次了，我和子花不是。
I was a bit riled up. Although I felt guilty, I still insisted. But she interrupted me.
妈妈又没说是子花。
少来了，你明明就在说子话。
不过啊，如果你和子画真的是那种关系，
就怎么样？
妈妈倒是挺高兴的。
Seeing her perplexed expression, I nearly admitted the truth.
切，我才不信呢。
Now that I thought about it, if I really told her the truth, would she be happy? I guessed, since she didn't know that Zero was the director's daughter. After all, ignorance is bliss. I knew everything, so I didn't deserve happiness. I'll never forget that scene when I opened the door. Everything was the same as usual, under the white light, slightly no seaweed in the steamy dishes. So, what was different? Why is Mom standing so high? At that instant, my chest suddenly felt empty, but not just my chest. When I finally reacted, the second whole had appeared in my brain. When perfect body was unable to act as a vessel for herself, so was wise and looking down at her lifeless self. No, wait, is this how it goes? Blood rushed through my empty brain and spread out like a fountain. My legs were unable to support my weight, sliding down against the wall like mud. Something was violently stirring in my stomach. A sour taste like lava was rising deep inside, anxiously waiting for night to come. I put my hands over my mouth, determined to contain the sight of a bitter, but a surprise hit me. Neighbor Billy's general attacked and broke through my defense, wondering why they on my pale face. What should I say? Aside from my choked throat that could only utter a single vowel, what else could I say? What could I do? I lost all my energy. What else could I do? Why did she kill herself? Did she kill herself? Why did she leave me all alone? Why? While I handed her which I kept searching for answers but couldn't find any. I had no siblings, thankfully. I had help from the housing committee. Mrs. Yu so much about them. Is Mrs. Yu a detective? Should I ask him to investigate my mom's suicide? Move on! My plea was returned with these mere words. But God didn't allow me to move on. Electricity went out. I actually pressed the play button and recorded and it told me everything.
他的女儿只有一个，而不是你的那个
想我会做什么。我既然能知道你住在这里，也能知道你女儿是谁。
The conversation ended here. From what the short dialogue that lasted only a few minutes, I received too much information. Mom speaking to the director about a legitimate daughter than Zero. Not only did I have a father, I also have a younger sister. And my sister was now sleeping beside me. I grabbed my phone.
已经
You give me a lot of information and now I'm getting confused. So, it looked like her mother died. And it said suicide, but I assumed Zero's mom killed her. But it doesn't look that way, I don't think. I don't know. That day before New Year's Saturday. Juicy called in sick for a whole week and didn't go to school. I was worried whether she had an accident or if mother had done something to her. I interrogated my mother, but it appeared she was written all over her face and she didn't want to say much. It was like something was bothering her. When I called Jusha, she only said, "I'm fine, don't worry." Her voice, though, I could tell she wasn't fine. Anxiety accumulated during the week led me to break my promise to mother after school. I sick and went to Jusha's house. When she opened the door, I received a shock. Although she looked fine, the redness around her eyes and cheeks, which had sunk in, implied otherwise. She immediately called out my name. I couldn't hold back and rushed forward to her.
我好担心你。
I hugged her spiritless body as if hugging a huge doll.
没事了，过了今天就没事了。
I'm starting to, I wonder if she committed suicide eventually. Because from what it tells, she loved her mom dearly to death. That was her everything, and she's just gone. And Zero and her, even though they love each other, when you think about it, they've only been together for like a month and a half. Not enough to really decide marriage yet, or decide the whole life together, so she could eventually end up doing that. I'm supposed to be comfortable, but I was switched.
我好担心母亲会对你不利。
没事了，过了今天就没事了。
She kept repeating what she just said and crushed my lung. After we hugged, she led me into a room. This was my second time being in the room. First time was the day she
还
confessed.
没吃晚饭吧？
She's gentle like always, however uneasiness crept in. Nodded. She continued.
饿吗？
I nodded again and put on her hand, wanted to ask how she's been. Past week, she raised my hand, kissed the back of it, and said,
我去给你做饭。
阿姨呢？
After I heard her say that, I suddenly realized what was wrong. It's your mom. She clapped her hands together. I could sense her body shivering.
妈妈出远门了，
什么时候回来？
过了今天
Oh!
见到她了。
So she's deciding suicide. So confused, I let go of her hand and sat by her desk, and I waited for her to finish cooking. As I waited patiently, I looked at the bookshelf among the textbooks and novels. A white book caught my eye. I took it and flipped casually to the last page written on it. That day, after Christmas Monday, while I was taking in the woods, she finished cooking dinner and called out my name. I stopped my hands from shivering and put it back on the shelf, pretending that nothing happened, and walked to the living room.
你不吃吗？
I looked at the pork chop rice on the table and asked curiously,
我现在还不饿，等会儿饿了再煮宵夜吃。
那我等会儿也要吃宵夜。
好，虾仔面可以吗？
I never heard of those kinds of noodles.
好吃吗？
你猜？
I wish that was a stupid question. Everything that Juicy cooks is easy. Just like the pork chop rice, it was very satisfying. You can hear from her voice that she's not full of emotion anymore. She's just lifeless. She's not, her tone of voice ain't really changing. She's just talking in the same tone. So satisfied that I started to feel drowsy.
子苏，我去一下卫生间。
我来收拾吧。
I locked the bathroom door and choked on my throat with my finger. Lowered my voice. I threw up into the toilet.
吃饱了，有点想睡觉呢。
那就去睡会儿吧。睡醒了，起来吃宵夜。
And I'm assuming she does it when she sleeps.
会胖成猪的。
She walked over, took me to her bed, and covered me in the quilt.
快睡吧，子画。
一起睡。
好。
I was like a drunken lying in bed. My squinty eyes could see the light from the desk lamp. It looked like she was in school at the beginning. Maybe I interpreted that maybe she was in school. Maybe she did it in her chair at her desk. I pretended to be drowsy and called out her name. She leaned by my side, caressing my hair and cheeks like a mother cuddling a child in bed, and Azira woke up and saw it. She gently called out my name. Although I could hear her, I had no answer to reply. My thoughts were drifting away, and her words were becoming faint.
一直以来，家里过得很不容易。毕竟是腿脚不便的单亲妈妈，要管2张嘴吃饭。可她又从来不愿让我吃苦，所以就背着我。小的时候不懂，只是对时不时搬家有所怨言。不过等到长大一点，看着你可能不会懂吧。但是像我家这样最普通的家庭，除了学习，就再也没有什么能改变的办法了。到了初中毕业，我的努力总算有了回报。我不用交1分钱，就可以在全市最有名、学费最昂贵的林花女子学院就读，凭借着我的中考成绩。到了林花以后，我继续用功读书，保持着年年第1的成绩，然后由林花保送到更好的大学。等到大学毕业，我再去找一份体面的工作，让妈妈不用再这么操劳。本该是这样的，不是吗？但是一直以来支撑着我拼尽全力的妈妈就这么离开了人世，而逼死她的人竟然就是我最爱的那个人的母亲。
So from I could tell, she ended up committing suicide. Her mother pushed her to it, but her mother didn't actually do anything to kill her.
这么说来，我们2家之间是不是就像蒙太古和凯普莱特一样了呢？不一样。
My biggest thing
因为罗
was
密欧不是朱丽叶同父异母的亲哥哥。
that I was like, well, if she died, what happened with her mom? Because her mom would be completely devastated. Now, I could see that, honestly, making her commit suicide if her daughter, the one she loved the most, died. But, but it seems like it goes both ways. If Chisio died, then her mother would eventually do it. And if her mother died, then Chisio would eventually do it.
所以，我该怎么办呢？我也好想和你一样，什么都不知道，那该多好。可我做不到，一看到你的脸，我就会想起被你母亲逼死的妈妈。一看到你的脸，我又不忍心去向你的母亲复仇。那是不是如果你死了，消失不见就好了呢？说什么傻话呢？我的爱人，我的妹妹，不如就由你来替我做出选择吧。子华，我爱你。
All she knows, Zero didn't die. January 7th. And I'm assuming that was probably the last day she saw GCO and she died in a she got before death. That's my guess. Certainly when I tried to understand her that I realized how much she suffered. Things that we know or didn't know that was shown and hidden in her heart. Stories are told through coincidences, just like Romeo and Juliet, and turning by fall in love with an enemy will your story be told for centuries. What about GCO and me? I guess it's because everyone's disgusted the idea of sisters falling in love. She's the first person I fell in love with, and the only person. First, I naively thought she's my only one, but compared to me, she's more like an ordinary girl. Although she didn't have a father, she still loves her mother. Just like my mother, the whole world doesn't revolve around me. That's why, for someone like me, I'm only a part of them. That's why it's a given that I was betrayed. She betrayed me, that's what I thought. She said her love for me would never die, yet she turned back on her own words. She didn't plan that she imagined and our relationship permanently. She think her mom betrayed her, although I'm also responsible for her mother's betrayal. That means I had it coming when she betrayed me. I seem to be the culprit who created this mess. Like what she said, maybe it's better that I die. Maybe yes. I bet GCS died and found out everything they hid from me. Then I pretended to be the victim and showed a pitiful face more than over my dead level. I pretended I didn't know why GCS killed herself and kept tearing myself to find out the truth. But when those diary extras kept appearing and all the fear crept into my heart. It keeps silently choking me, trying to manage me. It doesn't matter whose joke this is, whether it's from Kunwei, Jinyu, or GCU from heaven. Wait, I've had enough. I've had enough of my cowardly self. I've had enough of me saying how much I loved her, but then doing. It's like the night of the Christmas party when Juliet ended her life for Romeo. I wish my dagger.
可惜，和你用的不是同一把。不过，最终的归处总是同一个吧。子梭，我也爱你。
I'm the torn, but my hands can't draw any closer. I was gonna say, she could have stabbed herself, like, I was gonna say, this does not fit with this other game. I was like, she didn't die in this another one. I opened my eyes and wished my head, Miss Yu's tightly gripping on my wrist. I looked behind her, Melissa's sitting in front of my bedroom door, signing. Because she got stopped.
放手！就算你能阻止我这一次，那下一次呢？
I couldn't look at him.
子画大小姐，你要是就这样寻短见的话，那还真是辜负了我的一片好心啊！
你的一片好心？
你知不知道有一种传说中的话叫做双生话？
Suddenly changed the topic, maybe unable to grasp the connection between the two, but he kept explaining it anyway.
一地生花，彼此无间。
其中一朵不断地汲取着另一朵的养分，直到另一朵凋败。
哎呀，你们这些小女生还真是，你看的是什么破版本的解释啊？
那不然呢？
想知道的话就先放手。
Hearing him say that, I can't help but laugh coldly. I can't believe you thought of such an idea that couldn't even deceive a child.
看来你对这个不怎么感兴趣啊，那我换一个你感兴趣的。
Just wanted to look up Mother and then close from AO whispering. Plain blue licorice named after you. Black screen. Just music. Taking credits, but it would be Weird if it just ended like that. Just music. Maybe I hit it. Oh wait, nope, there it is, okay. June 9th, 2006. June, that's like 6 months away. That's like 4 or 5 months away, something like that. Or 4 or 5 months time. She must have did something for not want to kill herself. After the national exams, Mrs. Yu took me away to my father's grave. Then I didn't go see as my mother seemingly abandoned that plan. Perhaps since that night, she said she won't interfere with my life anymore. Although she looked disappointed when she said that, I didn't know if that was a good thing. I guess she realized if her own daughter was going to kill herself, she wasn't going to interfere.
你和我父母到底是什么关系？
我和你爸呢，是从上学时就认识的发小了。你要是不觉得恶心，说是青梅竹马也可以。
他到底是个什么样的人？
怎么说呢？为情所困，和你差不多。
我
At least he fell in love with the opposite sex. Unlike me, I fell in love with Gisio, who's the same sex. My sister too.
所以我说是差不多嘛。
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't put the pieces together because I kept thinking sister, why sister? But then I kind of realized same dads. You know, they both have the same dad, but they have different moms. So wouldn't that make her stepsister technically? So incest? I mean, practically that's what that is, in a way. I mean, they probably didn't know, so I can't really say. It just kind of happened, and they have different moms, so I mean, I'm still rooting for it, personally. I only say it's weird if it's in the same family, like the actual same, like mom and dad, but it's different dad, or different moms, so I'll let it slide.
不过你是怎么知道蓝色彼岸花的事？
就知道你要问这个，就不能别这么心急嘛。
是你说的，只要我肯好好的活下去，你就会告诉我想知道的一切。
Explains why she killed herself by now.
我肯定是会告诉你的，但是时机还不成熟嘛。
那要到什么时候才算是成熟
？Despite me continuing to confront him, he's still a bit nonchalant.
那我换个问题，你之前说的双生花，到底是什么？
一地双花，彼此无间，却始终朝着相反的两个方向开放，永远看不到对方的容貌。但花期将近时，同地的两朵花会极力地扭转花枝，在陨落的瞬间，有了唯一的一次相对。
所以我当时就该和紫苏一同陨落才对。
子花，我是你爸爸的好朋友，你爸爸走之前让我好好照顾他的女儿，他的女儿就像是我的侄女一样。你是他的女儿，子梭也是。
Not sure if I can show any of that. I don't know why the heck they're naked, but it's okay. That's fan service. That's allegedly fan service right now. So I guess that's the end of it. I don't. Is that a good ending? I feel like that was a good ending. I feel like that was the true ending. I don't know. Oh, I don't think there was. Now, I didn't see this CG that well, because I couldn't see it because of the big huge box hill. But you can see it more. Okay, because originally I thought she got cut or something. But it looks like, yeah, you can see the feet there from her. See her, like, can't believe it happens. Okay, we're going, oh, and this is the... this is the Dino. This is Jishi right here, and it looks like she's at a desk. I don't know where her whole. Well, actually, no. We see the whole room. This looks like school. Actually, wait. There's a light right here. I think that's a light, and that is not from school. That might be a bed, so this actually might be from... So there's not... I'm just gonna put it right here on top. Overall, I liked it. Now, there are a lot of questions at the end that I don't know, because there's a lot of stuff that kind of threw on me. So it's kind of like, I don't know how I feel about the ending. Now, for Mother Growing Up, it made sense. Like, see, okay, this came first, so it doesn't make sense for the ending too much. Like, when this came first, it kind of just ends. Okay? Now, it does make sense for the name Symbiotic Love. It kind of makes sense for it. I guess it's kind of like the symbiotic flower. And now we have Mother Currently Love, which after which I guess technically speaking will clear up a lot of confusions. So if you play that game right after this, a lot of things would make sense. And it would be used later. And I don't remember too much about it. I remember some parts, but it's still a love novel between two other people, but it's also has the old cast of characters that kind of tells you what they have done, which you know. So you have something like Quinway, which ended up becoming a teacher, and then seeing Zira years later, because she ended up going overseas or something. I think going to do her own day. Maybe she just did her own day after school. So you know that after school they didn't really see each other anymore, and that Quinway didn't have no hatred to Zira anymore, because originally she seemed like she had immense hatred. Okay? The other thing is, it feels like I thought Zira's mom killed her mother. Zira's mom pushed Juicio's mom to end up killing herself, but she physically did not kill herself. Kill her, I mean. But Mike can say she did not kill her, but she pushed herself to kill her, and in turn, because of that, that pushed her mom, that pushed Juicio to kill herself because her mom died. Now, this is the thing though. Is okay now the beginning CG kind of shows for death scene, but when you play the novel, as far as I know, it says she's dead, but at the medical you don't see it. You don't physically see it after she's mentioned she's killed herself. That she's just gonna end it, and that was gonna be her last day. And so for the next game after Mother, if they continue it, which I want to. Maybe there should be like a trilogy. I don't know what they're gonna do with that game. Because from what I know, this is mostly a school type anime visual novel. But if they try to go for the route of having these other characters try to see what happened to Juicio and that she's possibly still alive, but she went over somewhere far away to live her own life. I don't know how that's gonna work in the school type setting, because that's gonna be like 10 years later. Now, personally, I'm okay with that. 100% okay with that. Okay, they have two. It's gonna be some characters that we know of with some new ones, and it's gonna be characters that we are familiar with. So I'm personally okay with them doing that. If it's not 100% a school type anime, I'm okay with them doing that, just because I love the characters. And I would love to see what happens to the show. Then it feels like more of a mystery novel kind of thing. So yeah, like I said, but like I said, if you play this right after, it probably does answer a lot of questions. Not gonna lie, it makes me kind of want to play Mythical Love again, just to see if I get any of the references. Because this game actually came out before that anyway. They just translated it out of order for some reason. So overall, you know, it's not gonna mess up the story. I don't think there's choices. I don't know if there's multiple endings. I'm not gonna really check. I think that's an okay way to end it off. She didn't kill herself. You know, she saw her father, and you know, Mrs. Yu is going to keep an eye on Zira, though he didn't do a good job to keep an eye on Juicio's, because that was Zira and Juicio's daughter, or father's daughter. So overall though, I liked it. I knew it was coming to end soon. Overall, it was good. I did enjoy what I read. Kind of sad it's over, but I'm not gonna lie. This is like a 14-hour novel. Okay, now it might not be 14 hours because I did kind of go back on this game occasionally to get the thumbnails because I would go back to some of the other parts and check the text and actually, you know, hide the text and then save it and all that. So it's not going to be really but I don't know what I was gonna say though. But this is a pretty. It's not gonna be really like probably like 13 hours, 13 and a half probably. So it's still pretty long. I would say it's actually extremely long. What it is? It's like $10, and you get like basically a 12 or 13 hour journey. Because the first episode I did was 2.5 hours long, and that was the demo. That was just the demo. And now I don't know what episode 1 now. I think 18. Because I just uploaded 15, so yeah, it should be about 18 right now. So that's longer than Military Love. Military Love was like 7 or 8 hours. It was shorter, but it was just the right length too. This actually not gonna lie though, because of how these novels are. If they made a 20-hour novel, that's a lot. I don't know if I want to record that much, but be honest with you, I probably would play it all because I enjoyed it so much. So there's not much more to say. I just want to get my thoughts of it. I just say I really love this novel. I'd say I would probably, for length-wise and story-wise, I like this one better. But for the overall impact, I probably like Military Love better. Because it was shorter, but it actually ended in actually a love situation. They actually had a true ending. You know, they had 3 endings, but you know, they actually had a true ending that actually kind of made it to where like there could be a third game. And they bring old characters back, bring some new characters with a love relationship, and the school type set in the same school nonetheless. And so, and the music, in my opinion, was a little bit better too. And I like the rivalry between the 2 girls that end up becoming lovers eventually. So overall, the overall impact, feeling, I like for Military Love, but this overall length, even the storytelling, a little bit I like better here. So, because it's like almost twice as long as Military Love. Anyway though, hope you guys enjoyed it. For tomorrow, I don't think there's gonna be a video up. I don't know, I might do Friday Night Funkin' for tomorrow. I don't know yet. I might record one, you know, episode. Because I don't have nothing for tomorrow, because usually I record 2 hours and 15 minutes in one session, and then upload that between 4 days. So I'll probably do some Friday Night Funkin' for tomorrow, just to fill in that gap. But after that, there's not really any games I have planned to record. There was one, and I think it said Black Hill Goes Best. I don't know how long that is, but that's supposed to be made by the same people who made this, but it's not supposed to be in the same universe. I think it's just probably a joke one. That's just Black Hill Goes Best. I prefer like red-haired or blue-haired women personally, but Black Hill Goes, I don't mind. Like Zero, like she's adorable. You can't see my mouse cursor because I have it off, but it's around Zero's hill. So probably my next one, because I want to do some of those. I'll probably check them a little bit more just to see what they're going, and then I'll just, I guess, record that. We'll maybe try to get some itchy games in there, because at that time it'll be about 3 weeks since I think I've done one before. But hopefully there's some more out. So anyway, guys and girls, I've talked long enough. That's my overall thoughts. I just had a lot to say. I really enjoyed this. I'm sad it's over. It ended kind of abruptly, but Military Love would fix some of those and give some interest to those. So if you want to see what happens next, check out my Military Love playthrough, which I actually, if I don't forget, will be in the hand card. I might forget, because I'm forgetful. But you can find it in my channel. If you just search Military Love on my channel, you should find it. And then you can read through it there. Don't worry about style of videos, because it's been months, and my style of videos I do now is still practically the same I did back then. I'm okay with that. So it's, you know, it just be older, but watch the full playthrough, I should say. I have a full playthrough of it. That's even better. If you want to watch a full playthrough of it, you don't gotta watch it all. It's like 9 hours long, I think. You don't have to watch it all in one go, but you can watch it periodically. And I even put the other endings in there too, so if you want to see all endings. So, but anyway, I hope you guys of course enjoyed it. I did, and then I will see you in tomorrow's video, which will probably be Friday Night Funkin'. I'll probably just upload one that I see that's popular, and that's it. So, anyway, I hope you guys of course enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.